Today we're diving into the top 5 stocks to buy in the month of June 2022. I've spent hours of research going over hundreds of different companies, and I found a few that I believe to have huge growth potential this month. Now you're going to want to watch this video all the way through because I'll be giving my full analysis on each of these stocks, and I'll be covering relevant news, significant numbers, price action of the stock, and my price predictions. Warren Buffett says never to invest in a business that you don't understand, so by the end of this video, my goal is to have you understand why you should invest in each of these companies. So without further ado, let's get into my top 5 stocks for June. First up on the list is Block, or stock ticker SQ. Several days ago, Cathie Wood-led ARK Investment Management bought over 7,000 shares of Block with an estimated value of around $500,000. Block is one of those key Bitcoin plays in Cathie's portfolio. Block is a fintech company led by Jack Dorsey that is a major Bitcoin holder. Block is a great name that stands to benefit from strengthening fundamentals, which we will get into next. Looking at the key data, we can see that it has a market cap of $37 billion, its EV to EBITDA is 258, and the PE is 84. This is considered a riskier play as shown by the beta of 2.9. Anything greater than 1 indicates higher risk than the market, and this number is a reflection of the volatility of cryptocurrency. Block has a free cash flow of $965 million. Now, looking at the chart, we can see that Block has been in a free fall since reaching its all-time high at $289 in August of last year. Currently, price is at $64, and it's approaching a rock-solid level of support at $52. I'd look to start averaging into a position around this area while setting aside some cash to average down your position should the price continue to fall. Analysts love Block as they have this as a strong buy with a high price target of $185 and an average price target of $142. If you're looking for a really solid cryptocurrency play, I like the odds of Block getting close to all-time highs in the next few years, especially big name buyers like Cathie Wood and near-term 6-figure outlook for Bitcoin. Next up on the list is Mastercard, or stock ticker MA. With inflation pushing prices higher, consumers may need to dip into their credit cards more than before. There's also a lot of pent-up travel demand from COVID, and we're seeing an increase in travel during the last several months. A relatively new development for the company is their initiative, which makes it possible for cardholders to buy NFTs without having to buy cryptocurrency first. The pandemic caused Mastercard sales to fall by 9% in 2020, but sales rose 12% this last year to $18.9 billion. Taking a look at the key data, we can see that Mastercard has 972 million outstanding shares. They pay a small dividend of 0.61% or $2.30. It has a market cap of $309 billion. Its PE ratio is 33. It has an EV to EBITDA of 26. Free cash flow is valued at $8.8 billion. Revenue is just under $20 billion. Taking a look at the chart, Mastercard is down on the year, but is in an area of consolidation. I like this area of support at $313 for an entry and would like to see strong price movement above $364 to confirm a further move up. Analysts have Mastercard as a strong buy with a high price target of $470 and an average price target of $429. Next, we have Align Technology, or stock ticker ALGN. This is the company behind Invisalign that has been experiencing tremendous growth over the last few years. The pandemic has slowed the growth rate, however, and the stock is down over 60% this year. Align has decided to jump on this opportunity and announced that it will buy back $200 million in stock by the end of July. CEO Joe Hogan also intends to buy $2 million worth of stock. Align has 78 million shares outstanding. Its market cap is valued at $19 billion. It has a PE ratio of 27 and an EV to EBITDA of 17. Beta is 1.9, which indicates that this is a riskier pick with a chance of higher rewards. Free cash flow is at $530 million per quarter. Revenue is at $4 billion. Looking at the chart, price action is still trying to find a bottom. Now, in order to buy, you must have at least 2 buy signals, and our first buy signal is that it's oversold on the RSI. Second, we see the MACD curling up. Now, I like to see a price break above this red downtrend line and for it to establish an area of support. Analysts have Align as a strong buy with a high price target of $635 and an average price target of $431. Next up on the list is Netflix, or stock ticker NFLX. This streaming giant is down almost 70% on the year. Subscriber numbers have slowed, and the company has laid off a good number of its employees as a result of slowed revenue growth. This sell-off has been extreme. Whether this is simply a result of bloated prices or it being a true reflection of decreased revenue, this could be a great opportunity for you guys. Netflix has 444 million outstanding shares. They have a $79 billion market cap. PE is 16, EV to EBITDA is 4.5. The beta is 1.2. Free cash flow is is in the negatives, and this is a reflection of slowed revenue. Revenue is at $30 billion, but they're still reporting a $5 billion profit. Looking at the chart, we can see that price has fallen from its all-time highs. Price is currently sitting at around $175. Now, I mapped several areas of support out that you can look to buy at if the price continued to decide to go lower. Now, as I talked about before, we need 2 or more signals to buy. We can see that Netflix is oversold on the RSI and the MACD is curling up. I want to see price action begin to consolidate around an area of support before adding to my existing position. Analysts have Netflix as a hold with a high price target of $405 and an average price target of $275. Last up on our list is Centene, or stock ticker CNC. This is a healthcare play that is on an uptrend. In the last 3 quarters, earnings grew by an average of 43%. Profits are ramping up with 9% growth this year and 13% expected next year. I love seeing that 66% of shares are owned by funds, as this shows me that big money has confidence in this stock. This is one of the largest Medicaid-based organizations in the country, which provides both healthcare services and supplies. There are 584 million outstanding shares. Market cap is at $50 billion. PE ratio is 34. EV to EBITDA is 14. Beta is 0.8. Quarterly free cash flow is $4.3 billion. Now, jumping over to the chart, we can see that Centene has been on a solid uptrend and appears to be consolidating now for a further move up. I'd like to see an increase in volume here, as well as a break above $89. Analysts have Centene as a strong buy with a high price target of $108 and an average price target of $96. Well, that does it for my list of top stocks to buy this month. If you got any value out of this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you know of anyone who is looking to invest right now, be sure to share this video with them. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace.